which is I was on my way home from work, getting some sodas from the store, thinking about what kind of video I wanted to make this time, and I ran across something we all come across whenever we go to a convenience store. There's a homeless guy asking for money, asking if I had something to help him out with, and I thought to myself, I don't have change, and I told him, let me get some change, and I'll bring you something back, and I did. I gave him some money, which is not always the best idea, not always the worst idea. So I want to tell you guys about the time that I got robbed by a homeless guy. I am a server. I work in the food industry. It's kind of a rite of passage for most people in the 20th century, 21st century, my bad. We have to work in the food industry at some point in our lives, or retail. Uh, and it is very common for us to have the money that we make in one day all bundled up in a little pack that we take home, and then once we're in a safe place, we count it up, put it somewhere, and deposit it in the bank or whatever. And this one time after work, I really needed gas um, because my car was running out, and I stopped at a corner store that is downtown from where I live, and obviously it's plagued by a lot of homeless people. Now, usually when homeless people approach me, I try to give them something to help them out one way or another. And this guy gave me like a really weird vibe, but I didn't say no at the time. So I pulled up the money that I had just made. My gas is pumping, and this guy is asking me for money. And he sees a roll of money, a roll with all the money that I had just made that day. I didn't even get to count it because before I could unroll a $5 bill to give him, he grabbed on to the whole thing and started running. He bolted. I was deer in the headlights, didn't know what to do. I was scared. I was angry. My gas was still pumping. My car was right there. I could get on my car and chase him, but I was very upset and frustrated. I was angry with the world. I was angry with homeless people for a while. Um, and then this one time, I lost my wallet in a park, and another homeless person tried to get money out of me to give it to me back, to give my wallet back. He was asking for like $100, and I was like, "Dude, this is my wallet. Just give it to me." So I had to call the police, and they were really helpful getting my wallet back. So I'm thankful for the police in that matter. Um, but homeless people sometimes are not friendly. Sometimes they can be dangerous. Sometimes they can be aggressive. And for a while, I struggled because I like to help people. I I want to become a psychologist so I can help people heal from their wounds. I want to help people feel better about themselves. I want to help everyone I can. And when I encounter homeless people and they ask me for money, I always remember the time that someone stole a bunch of money from me on a time when I really needed it. But then I remember that's not the case for everybody. Not all homeless people are like that. Some of them really need help, and a few dollars can get them another meal to survive. And I'm not saying people should give money to every homeless person. No, that's not the point. I'm saying you should help when you can. A rule that I came up with for myself is I won't give homeless people money every time, but I will give them every third time they ask. If they don't ask for money, I'll see what I can do for them. If I can buy them a meal, buy them some clothes, give them an old pair of shoes, something that helps them out. Um, but I don't give them money every time, because I can't give money every time, and giving money to homeless people doesn't solve the problem, but not giving them also doesn't keep them from the streets. So I feel better about myself when I give money to someone who needs it. And I don't know that every person who asks for it needs it. So every third time might be a good rule for you guys to try. Every third time someone asks you for money, you can give it to them. And it doesn't have to be outrageous $20, $30, 150. It can be something small. Sometimes they're very grateful and they really appreciate it. And it can make a change in their life. So the point I'm trying to make is you shouldn't help every person that asks you for help, because you also need to help yourself. You need to be at a point where you are able to help before you help someone else. You should help those people you can help in the times that you can help. And knowing the difference between those times is difficult sometimes, especially for us who are empaths and for those of us who love our fellow humans. We don't want to see people suffer. We don't want to see other people in pain or hungry, and we try to tear ourselves apart, helping everybody else. But we also got to take care of ourselves. So take care of yourself, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time as always. Um, October is a very important month for me because it's my birth month, and I will be uploading a bunch of videos about everything I'm doing. I'm going skydiving. I'm doing Mean Girl Day. I'm doing a potluck dinner, and I'll make videos about all that stuff in the upcoming month. Just keep on watching and on.